Hello, PMI New Jersey. This is Mark. Hope you all had a great summer, and it's welcome to September and back to a new program year. So glad to have you as members, and welcome to our friends of the chapter. If you aren't a member, hope you'll consider joining us. We have a lot going on, and something for everybody. First, I want to just tell you to please go to our website, PMINJ.org. You can check on the Pulse message, which I just put out, which has a lot of detail of what I'm going to be sharing with you and a little bit more as well. So be sure to check that out. Be sure to look at our main events page because there's an awful lot happening there too. We had an election, and thank those of you who did vote in that. Appreciate the participation in our chapter. The highlights of that, well, first of all, we have split the Vice Chair of Education into Vice Chair of Education, which is more focused on professional development, versus the Vice Chair of Programs, which is more focused on the monthly program and the symposium. And so what we did there is Lisa Blake took the, who has been Vice Chair of Education, which included both. Previously, she's taking on the Vice Chair of Programs, and so rejoins the executive board. And then John C., who's been the Vice President of Professional Development, he takes on the Vice Chair of Education position, and then this is his first time on our PMINJ executive board. So we welcome John C. Steve Warnick is reelected to the Vice Chair of Marketing, and then he has also been interim Vice Chair of Technology, so we have remedied that now. And Eddie Vertil has taken that position over. So this is his first time on the executive board. He's previously served as, at the same time, he was Vice President of Membership as well as Vice President of Business Strategy. So Eddie is new to our executive board, and welcome to Eddie. And thank everybody for their stepping up to the role and for their commitment, and we look forward to a great upcoming 24 to 25 program year. You will be getting a survey from the chapter, if you haven't already, requesting your inputs, and we'd really like to hear from you in as much specific detail as you like, because we want to know what you think works well for our chapter. We want to know what maybe doesn't work so well, or any suggestions you have, or requests you have for what we might be able to do differently or additional. It will come at a really good time because our annual planning for 2025 will be starting in October. And so if you respond to that, that will give us some useful information. And, comments, specific, word comments will really help us a lot, because we're going to ask questions, but when you leave detailed comments, that tells us things that we may not have even realized we needed to ask. So we'd really ask you to please respond to that survey, and we are going to read it. We're going to read every comment. We're going to listen to that, and want to make your chapter as good as it can be for all of our members. So please do that. We will have 4 LCI meetings this month. We're going to have a Life Sciences LCI meeting on September 11th, a Networking LCI on September 24th. The Agile Discussion Group returns to its normal tempo on September the 25th, and that's going to be a lean coffee. And then on September 26th, Construction LCI will have their second meeting, and this time it's about the Hudson River Tunnel, which certainly those of you in the northern half of the state probably have heard about and definitely care about. So these should be some great meetings. There's going to be a new member orientation on September 21st, so if you're fairly new, be sure to sign up for that. We have the normal diversity, equity, and inclusion page, and in September, you can learn about National Hispanic Heritage Month and the International Day of Sign Languages. So I always learn a lot from reading this section, and I think you will too. It's a great place to go to check things out. Always consider volunteering. You can be a part of making everything happen. We've got close to 200 volunteers doing things all the time to keep your chapter, our chapter, vibrant and offering something for everyone. So on that note, I'll wish you a happy September. I hope to see you all very soon, and please be well.